Hello everyone and welcome back to Abundantly Minimal. My name is Sarah and today I want to give you a few tips and helpful reminders as we approach Black Friday and a season that generally involves a lot of consumption and consumerism from a minimalist perspective. So we don't make impulse purchases we're going to regret, and we can use the time in a much more healthy, intentional, and productive way. So the first tip here is to before Black Friday gets here or any other shopping temptation might happen, it's very important to reflect about your priorities and your financial goals. There's going to be a lot of, dare I say, emotional manipulation when it comes to different ads you'll be seeing, company emails you might be receiving, anything like that. It can be a difficult time, especially if you've got some favorite businesses that might be sending out tempting products or tempting sales. You want to make sure that ahead of time you are reflecting about what are your current financial goals as well as financial goals for the next year and what is most important to you. It's hard to avoid all these different, sales and information about the sales and other, related products that are available. But if we go into it with a strong foundation and a why, like why we want to avoid these sales and prevent impulse purchases, we're going to be more likely to stick to it rather than just going in blindly and not very prepared or, on guard, so to speak. It's much easier to be swayed by different deals and something that seems, like you don't want to miss out when you haven't remembered your why and what you are trying to save for. So I encourage you to start with that, even pausing the video and taking care of that right now to reflect about it. It's also important to remember that even if something is deeply discounted or a great sale price, it's not actually a discount if you don't need it and if it's not going to add value. If there is something on sale that you've been meaning to get and waiting for several months, that is different. That can be a helpful time to purchase. It doesn't have to be inherently an evil day, but in general, if you don't need it, it's still a waste of money even if it's 75% off or something deeply discounted like that. So just be mindful that you're not actually saving any money. If it's a huge discount and you don't need it, you're still spending money. There's other ways that we pay for items. Even if something is free and you don't need it, it still is then a waste of energy, space in your home, maybe time to maintain the item, and then a headache later if you have to declutter it. So be careful of those deep discounts and know that they're probably not actually a deep discount if you don't need them. Tip number 3 or reminder number 3 is that Black Friday and the general sales time around that can be a great time to support local or small businesses or sustainable businesses that maybe you aren't normally able to afford or shop from. I know in our case, we updated our office back in September and we wanted to get a desk chair that was a bit more ergonomic and healthy in terms of posture and back support and comfortable, since the chair currently there is not any of those things. But we saw when we were looking up sustainable furniture companies that a lot of the price points were higher than we expected or that we necessarily would want to pay, especially in like the $500 to $800 range. That is kind of a lot for a desk chair. But at the same time, we know it's an investment in good posture and health. So we have a list of some sustainable like office chair brands and companies. So as Black Friday gets closer, we are going to look to see if there are deals on those. We've had this plan for a while. It's not an impulse purchase, but we're going to use this time as a way to support a company who's doing a lot of cool things, as well as getting, something that will be a good investment for us, but at a bit of a cheaper price or a discount. So if there are any businesses or things that you've been reflecting about for a long time, this could be a good chance to, take advantage of a sale in an intentional way. And you're supporting a cool company, which I think is a win-win, since there's a lot of businesses that are doing great work. And there's also the phrase that when you purchase from a small business, an actual person does a happy dance. And being a small business myself, that is 100% true. And I think for many local businesses, having some extra support and purchasing their items can go a long way and be a much better fit and more optimal situation than, purchasing from Amazon or Walmart or other big box stores like that, if you've got the means to do so. Lastly, tip number 4 is to avoid the hype and spend the day in any way that you choose, doing something that adds value. Maybe you choose to spend it with family or friends or for yourself, a day to reflect, relax. Obviously this day means something different to many people who don't want to live a minimalist lifestyle and who will be, doing a lot of shopping, but you can reclaim the day and make this day anything that you want. Just like with any holiday or any day of the year, you can choose how you wish to spend it and prioritize what matters to you. So just because a lot of people may be shopping and doing related activities, you don't have to feel like you're missing out. You can enjoy your day as much as you wish. And so this is just your little friendly reminder that it's your day and you can, make it what you want. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you found it helpful, make sure you are subscribed because my next video is some general tips and reminders for a minimal holiday season. So I hope you'll check that out, and we'll see you next time. Bye!